YouTube world, everybody outside of the YouTube world, it is I, your Conquistadork Javier, and tonight I am doing a little bit of a mail call unboxing as I have some packages that I have been waiting to open. Thank you everybody for hanging out. We already have some people hanging out in the Conquistador comic book chat. We have Life with Two YouTubers. What's going on? Come one, come all. That is right. As we hang out on the Conquistador comic book live stream. We also have Varangian Vigilante. What's going on? VV, the immortal Biggie Shack. What is going on, brother? And the famous 90 MF Comics. What's going on, Chad? YouTube is 90. That is right. Come one, come all. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much, everybody in the Conquistador comic book chat. More like YouTube is Javi. Hey, YouTube's got to be something. If it's not 90, then I'm glad for it to be Javi. But YouTube is 90. That's right. Thank you for hanging out, Chad. Of course, every Wednesday you can catch me and the rest of the panel on the 90 MF Comics New Comic Book Day show. We do comic book reviews, we do a little bit of spec talk, and we show off some variants, and the chat can stash or trash the variants. So check out the 90 MF Comics channel every Wednesday around 8 o'clock. We also have Juice in the chat. What's going on, John? Thanks for hanging out. Juice in the house. Samuel, David, thanks for hanging out, brother. And the Comic Collector. He just showcased off a video yesterday. He did a live stream, talked about some Batman Nightfall, and did some, I believe, some new comic book reviews as well. So go check out the Comic Collector's channel. Also have Rena, Raw, Random Wolf, what's going on? And actually, we have a very special guest joining me on today's Conquistadork live stream. We have Jeff Comic 813. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Not much.
Happy for you to be here, man.
Yep.
You did you came in the clutch. You saved me this morning, this afternoon. On the Silver Age Sunday stream. I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning, and usually on Sundays, the Conquistadorks, we do our Silver Age Sunday stream. But my internet was just down. Comcast was having issues. So, Jeff, I'm so glad that you were able to, take over, take on the reins for that.
More than happy to, man. I don't mind doing it. If Hialeah needs something like that, I don't mind, or stay put. Any of you guys need it, I don't mind doing that. So
yeah, no, for sure. I know you always have it locked down, and it's I'm glad that even after last night's stream that you had, you were able to wake up early enough and do the Silver Age Sunday, man.
But that's what I look forward to, man. The only time we get to talk to you guys down there, you know what I mean, from Miami and stuff. So, yeah, the only time me and Steve and everybody get to talk to you guys. So,
yeah, we got some love for that Donatello shirt.
Yeah,
you got rocking, man.
Dude, you should have been at the con. The con, man, almost everybody stopped me at the con and goes, "Oh man, I love that shirt." Oh man, I love that shirt.
That's Steve awesome, man.
Steve goes, how many people are going to stop you for this, man? And like, so many people stopped me. But then one guy showed me, he had a Raphael one, where Raphael, like, blowing his brains out or something like that. Like something crazy. I'm like, wow.
Wow. That was just recently this past weekend. Where you want to tell the chat where you were at? Spooky Empire Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You might hear some shuffling around as Jeff tells his stories. I am opening up these packages.
To meet James Han, the gentleman that played Lo Pan in Big Trouble in Little China. I got a chance to meet him. It was really cool to meet him.
I love your clothes, bro.
Yeah, he's a really funny dude too. No, people don't know that about him, but he's he's been in serious actor a couple of, but he's a pretty funny guy too. He's a pretty funny actor too.
What's his name again? His real name?
James Han, Hong, Han. Like how mine's Wong, Wong. It's the
Yeah.
H instead of a W, so it's Hong.
Yeah, and he's the, I guess you can call him like the main wizard villain in Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, the John Carpenter directed film, and the main actor, I always forget his name. He was Ego.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he signed this too. He signed the movie book.
That's a movie book?
Yeah, it shows the whole movie in the book, like how they created Lo Pan and how they put see. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He goes, "What do you want me to?" Because I opened it for him to sign it. I opened them for them to sign the right here. He goes, "Why don't I just sign it on the cover?"
Yeah.
That's what he wanted to do, to point at himself. You see
it? That's awesome.
Dude, but it was funny, dude, because he had the guy next to him. I guess, he's a pretty big actor. He's been in a lot of movies, so he probably knows almost everybody at the horror convention. He's waving to the guy. He's talking crap under his breath in Cantonese. I'm like, only you would do that, man. He's waving to him, and all you hear is him talking crap. Like you dickhead.
Hey, we got Joe Bag of Sevens in the house. What's going on, Joe? Thanks for hanging out. Big Trouble in Little China is so good. Yes, it is a really good movie.
Oh, and then I got one of my books sent off. My Old Man Burton issue 9 of when Lo Pan's on the cover doing this number with his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually have him signed it. I purposely had him sign it in English, and I had him sign it in Cantonese on the side, like Chinese on the up on the side. I sent you the picture. I showed you.
Yeah.
So that book's off to CGC now. So now I just gotta wait for it to come back to see if it's the 9.6 or if they're gonna even recognize the Cantonese on it. That's what I'm worried about.
You sent it off to CGC on over there at Spooky Empire, or?
Yeah, at Spooky Empire. I sent it off with the slabbing company or the third company I always use, the third party company I always use.
Cool.
Because the friend runs that third party company, so I trust him. So
nice. That's awesome. So I have some books here from. I just bought some books, and I had the packages here, just kind of sitting here. I should have opened them for Halloween and showed them off for that, but whatever. They are kind of like horror themed and Halloween themed. This one. It came in pretty good packaging. It says the no bending on the outside. They put it in this plastic bag, which is kind of funny.
Robert G's in the chat.
Oh, we got Robert G in the chat. What's going on?
Yeah.
Robert, the comic book G Spot Galvin. There are studies on how awesome Predator is. That's hilarious. I picked up, and this was, just in between two pieces of cardboard, so it was pretty good. It came in pretty good condition.
I mean, it could have been better. It could have been worse off, and it could have been cereal boxes in between it.
Yeah. But this is a magazine size cover. This is
Eerie.
No,
nope,
this is Marvel Preview. Close though.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Marvel Preview presents Blade the Vampire Slayer, Wanted for Murder, a novel-length tale of terror.
Dude, but you would have liked it. You would have liked it over there at Spooky because they had a bunch of Eries. They had a bunch of magazine-sized ones like Eries.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
This is actually an homage to this book over here, The Mall.
Yeah, that's the homage cover for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I have my mic in the way, but
yeah. At least you got a good mic.
Yeah. So yeah, they did an homage cover, and the homage covers is what actually like turned me on to this Blade cover. It's a I have here on my notes. Move some stuff around. This is a Marvel preview number 8. Oh no, I'm sorry. Marvel preview number 3. It's a Blade the Vampire. It's actually like one full Blade story. And it's the first appearance of Jamal Afari, which is Blade's mentor. So this character Afari, he was also a vampire slayer, and in Blade's younger days.
So that's whose Whiskers are based off of then from the movie then.
Oh, probably, yeah. This guy Jamal Afari, he was they actually did I think in 2017 they did a fan film for Blade. It was like a 30-minute fan fiction film, and they actually touched on this character, Blade's mentor. And I haven't checked it out, but I want to check it out. It's a fan fiction, so it seems pretty interesting. This is a iconic cover by Gray Morrow. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. So Blade on this magazine size Marvel previews number 3. Dig it. That's paid $14 for it. $14.60 with shipping. So
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I heard of more than that sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like these magazine size, and it's in really good condition. The spine has a little bit of wear and tear down here on the bottom cover, but the cover itself presents really, really nice. So a little bit of a minor key for Blade, and just this iconic cover by Gray Morrow. I got a couple more that I'll be opening up.
That's cool.
I have 3 packages, so I don't know exactly what came in what. Yeah.
I got guess what I got coming sometime next week, because it got mailed off already for New York Comic Con. You remember the exclusive you showed me of what's that artist you've been liking that did Vampy covers, Ben Oliver.
Oh yeah, the
limited 400 run Ben Oliver covers coming sometime next week, because it's coming from overseas, so from England. So I don't know when it's gonna get here, because it doesn't got a tracking number. That's the only problem with that.
That's the one, the Red Sonja Vampirella cover.
Yeah, the Red Sonja Vampy cover. So that the Sunday I'll show it up if it comes by Saturday or Friday. Last time it came on Saturday. The last time they mailed it out, it came on Saturday.
So. Yeah. I mean, overseas, it usually takes a while.
Yeah. So that's coming. And then I got that other one, the other cover I sent you. The homage cover, that the horror cover.
Which one?
The homage horror cover with the red top and with the red, the red top on top, and then it's with black and white. She's a bondage cover like this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I ordered that.
That's coming from overseas too, or no?
No. That's coming from something from over here. But I think it's next. Yeah, I think it's next. It releases next week. The next issue of that releases next week. So sometime next week, it's gonna be getting mailed out, and then I'll be getting it the next week after that. So
yeah,
something like that.
Snap of a knife. You always remember. You always want to cut away from you.
Yeah.
Not towards you. It's just good. This is actually packaged pretty nice. Another just in between 2 pieces of cardboard. In a regular priority mail envelope. And I like how they put it in between newspaper. That's kind of like recycling.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is it like Barbarian does it, where he tears up an old comic book and puts it in there?
Yeah. I mean, it's recycling, you know. It's good.
Yeah.
I wonder. I'm trying to see where this. It's a USA Today, but I'm trying to see where it's from.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
So there's two things I really like, man. So now you guys know it's Vampy and it's Lopan. Those are the two things.
Vampy and Lopan.
Yeah, dude. I actually want somebody to draw that, man. Like maybe I may commission art chemists to do something like that, like Lopan versus Vampy. That'd be kind of cool to see.
I know Varangian Vigilante is a big Red Sonja, Vampirella, Conan the Barbarian fan as well.
That's cool.
He actually reads the books and picks them up, the new comic book day issues for those stories, and he's saying he wishes that the story gets better, you know.
Yeah, but there's some, man. It's not all runs can't be the same, you know what I mean? Colin Bunn did like the Colin Bunn run I liked for the Reanimator and Vampy. That he actually did pretty decent. But there's some of them that do some shitty runs, man. Like there's more shitty runs than dude, it's 50 years, you know what I mean? 50 years of content. So there's
50 years of content, 50 years of that character being around. So I mean, as much as they have to come up with new ideas, it does, I guess, make sense. I don't want to say make sense, but I can see how they would rehash some things and retell some stories.
And just keep adding on to it.
Oh man, this is packaged insanely annoying. There's like tape everywhere.
Yeah, but it's not the blue. It's not our favorite tape. It's not the blue tape. It's the clear tape.
Yeah, it's the clear tape, and it's like, what did they do this for?
Yeah, I even got that my low pen pop signed by him too.
Bunn is a great writer. Yes, he is a great writer. He had some Venom issues that he took over for
the Venom issues surprised the hell out of me too, man. Those Venom issues surprised the hell out of me. Like I'm wondering how he's gonna take over for you know what I mean? For Donnie, I'm like, oh, son of a gun. It's actually good. That's cool.
We also got Sam's Tangled Web in the chat. What's going on, Sam?
And the Alberto Biggie Shack. And I know he's been using my intro as his opening song. And I don't mind. Right. It's pretty funny though too. But it actually fits him. That's what's funny. It actually fits him when he plays it.
This is like I mean like,
dude, that's ridiculous, man. How much?
I guess I can open this up.
Because at least it could have made proof tabs for you. You know what I mean? At least make some proof tabs so it'll be easier to open it.
There
you can tell not comic book guys if they wrap it that way.
There we go. I got it. I found the secret latch. I rolled well enough on my investigation.
Now
I
know I'm getting out there. You know why? Because some people from Michigan or some other state got a hold of me and tried to ask me if their comics are worth anything. So they sent me pictures.
That's funny.
I'm like, huh? Like they got in contact with me on Facebook. Like they left me a message, like saying, "Hey Jeff, I know you're a comic collector." And then,
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Where are you? He goes, oh, like all the way out, like in another state. I'm like, the only way I can tell you if you send me pictures.
Yeah.
And then they got like some Conans from it looks like some stuff from the 90s, mostly 90s stuff. And I'm like, man, a lot of it's not really worth anything. But he has they had a Batman Spawn and a Batman Nightfall. But that's the only thing that's probably worth anything in the whole pile.
Well, that's cool that they're reaching out to you, you know, man.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool.
Helping out a fellow member. We got aggressively relaxing. What's going on? Thanks for hanging out, man. So, okay, finally, I opened all of these up, and now they're just, I don't have to open anything else up. I did show off this Blade Marvel previews earlier. This is the first one of the lot. This post-Halloween mail call.
Yeah, I'll grab that pop too. Let me go grab that pop. It's in the showcase. It's in my showcase. over here.
Ooh, your showcase, yeah.
Yeah, so I can show you guys.
I got you guys. I see the wrench conversation going on in the chat. Once I finish this video, I should. Biggie does bring up a good point. So I got another magazine size, and this one is a nice cover, man. I'm digging this cover.
See?
Marvel Preview number 8.
I like that.
This is a Blade and Morbius cover.
That's a Robert G cover, man, all day with Morbius on it. Robert G.
Yeah, you have Morbius, and then you have some bats behind him. It's kind of dark, but you can tell Morbius is gonna wreak some havoc. And here we have plus Blade, the Vampire Slayer, Terror Tales in the Marvel manner.
Yeah, only you can do that, man. I do that. It sounds funny.
This is September 1976.
So how many issues of it did you grab anyways?
So in total, I grabbed 3 Marvel previews. No, I actually grabbed more than that. Well,
okay.
It depends because, Marvel previews changed their name to Bizarre Adventures. So I got 3 Marvel previews. I got this one, number 8. This is, of course, number 7 of Marvel previews is the first Rocket Raccoon. It's the one with the Satana cover on it. This is number 8, so it's a little bit of a minor key. Of course, it has Blade and Morbius on the front cover.
Robert G's favorite person.
Yeah. Ken Barr, the cover artist.
Oh, that's cool.
And it has some good stories in here. A Marv Wolfman story with Gene Colan on the arts, Into the House of Terror. That's the Blade story that is in here. A Ralph Macchio story with Dave Cockrum on the arts.
Ralph, you mean Karate Kid Macchio, or is it a different?
No, he's actually an artist. He's actually a writer for Marvel. He bears the same name, but
that's what made me laugh. I'm like, is he doing karate?
And there's of course the Morbius story is in here as well with Doug Moink and Sonny Trinidad.
Yeah, coming straight from Robert G. Sweet, love it. That's awesome, Javi. I love it.
Yeah, so glad to put this in my collection. Picking up some Blade issues. Some getting into the history of Blade, and of course some Morbius as well. And I picked up also this Fear. It's Adventure into Fear, but I guess they just call it Fear. Fear Volume 1.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's in Robert's collection. I don't know how many copies he got, but I know.
This is issue number 21. This is the second issue of the solo Morbius story. So issue number 20 kicks off Morbius's solo story. And this is issue 21, the second issue of that solo storyline. Gil Kane on the cover. It also reprints some stories from 1952 from a series called Mystic.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Building up some of my Morbius collection, and I was able to pick this one up, these two, in a lot. So I was able to, save some money on shipping.
That's cool.
Yeah. Did you get the Count Crowley comic book Dark Horse? I don't believe I had any of those.
I did. It's around here somewhere, and it's by a movie guy, actually, a movie star that did the. I forgot the writer's name on Count Crowley. It's around here somewhere. I think it's on one of my reader piles or unread piles. Trust me, man. I got so many damn piles like me and you do probably.
Yeah.
I got Oh, I got that Snow White one, the Snow White zombie one, but I didn't grab the Carla Cohan cover, but I grabbed it anyways just to read it. I was curious, and it's
Yeah.
a one shot, and that thing's only a one shot, so it was like it like Hansel and Gretel, like go looking for stuff, or the Hansel and Gretel story, and then somehow it interweaves with Little Red Riding Hood, and it interweaves with Snow White.
That's
Like,
the Count Crowley one.
no,
Count
no, no,
Crowley one.
not the Count Crowley one. This
Oh,
one, the Count Crowley one is something different.
and that
But
just came out recently.
yeah, this. You
Oh
remember?
yeah. I saw that one, the Carla Cohen variant. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't feel like picking it up. It looked a little funky.
So did you like it or no?
No, I actually liked the story. The story was pretty interesting. It was like it interweaved a bunch of their stories together. Like Little Red Riding Hood was the first one. How the wolf the wolf was a man that turned into a wolf man type thing, and there was a zombie wolf and it
Yeah.
attacked her, so she became a zombie. So she attacked the freaking Hansel and Gretel, and then Gretel woke up Snow White somehow, and Snow White's like all fondling over him and stuff like that. It was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The synopsis of it looked pretty cool, but I didn't pick it up.
Yeah, I was
I'm
curious
interested
anyway.
in this Count Crowley comic though.
Give me 1 second. Let me grab it.
Go for it, man. So I should have mentioned this earlier. I do have a package here from Life with Two YouTubers, Raw Random Wolf and Burning Block About now 99. I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to do a separate video from this one. I kind of didn't want to tie them up and take away from your package. I am going to do a unboxing of this awesome AOK / contest giveaway from Life with Two YouTubers. I will be doing that tomorrow on my yeah. No, I'm not gonna do it because I don't know. No, I didn't want to take away from this. I didn't want to take away from
no, you're good. I'm messing with you anyway.
With this one,
good. You're good.
Make 2 separate videos, so I'll be doing that unboxing tomorrow. And everybody can hang out in the Conquistador comic book chat as I do that unboxing. I know there's some great stuff in here, and I can't wait to open this stuff up. Joe Bag of 7 says opens it. She may pass out. Show off that cult classic right there you got.
Cult classic.
That is the.
I thought it was. Yeah. I thought I had it, but I guess I can't find that Count Crowley stuff. But
okay, well maybe I'll check it out for it. I'll do some research.
I thought it was. That's how I thought this was.
Maybe we'll leave it up to the chat, and we get enough members in here. If everybody is willing to stay on for a little bit longer, I will definitely open it up.
Yeah, man.
What's going on, Comic Assassin? Thank you for hanging out.
Count Crowley. Sounds familiar though. You know what I mean? Sounds like somebody probably my boys at the shop probably told me about it, and I just forgot.
Yeah,
just didn't pick it up.
It is. Let me see. Wow. I am finding some stuff on the internet. Let me just pull this up real quick. It's always a kind of a shame when you pull up these great pictures and then they're just low res. I believe this is it. Count Crowley.
Oh yeah.
Reluctant Midnight Monster Hunter #1. This came out October 23rd, 2019. Written by David Dastmalkian, artist Lucas Kettner.
I think the guy's a movie star too. I think he does. He looks familiar. He's done a bunch of movies too. The guy that's writing it.
Featuring the dynamic creative team of the perfect comic for Halloween season. Yeah, it seems pretty cool.
I thought I picked it up. I guess I Okay, like I said, I guess it's in one of the piles that over here somewhere. I remember picking it up. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Nothing but love, of course. Of course, baby. Nothing but love. That's what the community's all about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Low
sweet, man.
paying.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. He signed it. He signed the pop and everything too. And I got a COA with it.
Hey, that's awesome when you can get a COA with it. That's great. Is that in a pop protector?
Yeah.
A pop protector.
Yeah. They yeah, it was like $15 for the COA and everything, so it was worth it.
Yo,
Now
we got Bake in the chat. Sorry for
that's
interrupting
cool.
you there, man.
Oh yeah, you're good. Bake's here.
OBBC.
Yeah, all the Florida boys are almost here, except for Steve and and Stay Puff. Only missing those guys. Everybody be here.
Hey, so I picked this up too, man. I got this for super cheap.
Good.
And I can tell why they didn't even bag and board it. This is another Marvel preview. This is issue number 13, The UFO Connection.
What? It looks like it's in a bag. It's not in a bag?
No, it's not in a bag. It's all loose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was in a bag. It looked like it when you picked it up. It looked like it was in a bag.
I mean, this came out in... I have my notes here. This came out in 78. Here's a weird story by Doug. I feel like I'm butchering his last name, Doug Moenk. But it's like Jimmy Carter's Close Encounter with, I guess, UFOs. That's pretty cool. The front cover is actually drawn by Jim Starlin, none other than Jim Starlin himself.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's all kind of one UFO story in here, written by David Kraft. It's drawn by Herb Trimp and inked by Klaus Janson. So, you know, pretty good team on this book, especially the artist.
I hear Biggie might be coming to MegaCon.
Oh, Biggie, yeah, man. We're all Bake's making his way uptown.
Yeah,
Biggie's making his way downtown.
Yeah, I heard some. I go, oh, that's interesting. That's gonna be cool. Let's see how many more we can get to come.
The author was in the Ant-Man movie. That's cool. Which author was that?
From Crowley, I think that's what he's talking about. I think.
Oh,
not sure. Yeah.
Dope Blow Pan says Bake the Snake. If you want to show that off again.
Oh yeah. Here's that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome pop too. You know, some pops are very, very unique, come out very well done, and that is a very well done pop.
Dude, this thing actually glows in the dark, man. Like you hold it up to the light. Yeah, it actually glows. It's so damn bright too, man, when it glows. And then I got the COA with it too, and numbered. So now you can look it up. Like if I wanted to sell it or something, you can look it up. Oh, Javi, you know how much that damn Elvira pop is from the con?
How much?
Dude, I looked online just now. $130 something right now they want for it.
Wow, that's insane. That's a Spooky Empire exclusive
Elvira pop.
Elvira pop, yeah.
Now, I kind of regret not standing in line and grabbing one.
It does say Jimmy Carter on the cover. Joe Bag of Sevens is mentioning it. It also says John Lennon and Don Pendleton. Let me see here. It says that there is it kind of tells or goes through, because it says Jimmy Carter's Close Encounter on page 22, John Lennon's Close Encounter on page 28. So I guess it's different.
The president and the
different
Beatles.
Yeah, different close encounter, or different stories of UFOs. I don't know how exaggerated they are or are not.
wasn't Jimmy Carter a peanut farmer? So I'm not surprised he's seen an alien or two.
Yeah.
So
The Jimmy Carter story is written by Doug Monk, and
Doug Munch. Is it Munch or Monk?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Special
Sounds
report. So it's kind of cool, you know, UFO Connection,
Yeah.
Marvel Previews number 13, 1978. And the John Lennon story is written by David Anthony Kraft and D. John Zimmerman. So here's the Lennon story. I guess some aviation gear.
Yeah. Actually, I'm glad I got this physical copy of the photo, man, because they still haven't sent me the JPEG from it. They still haven't emailed me the JPEG for this.
What was that? They didn't send you a what?
No, because you know how you get that JPEG, the email, like a JPEG email from Spooky Empire. I still haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad I paid a little extra to grab a physical copy, because yeah, show and bake anyways, because Bake wasn't here earlier, so.
I think we really need to, I don't know, maybe get in contact with every member that's trying to get into MegaCon just to see how we can make it as affordable as possible for everybody.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely difficult trying to get everybody on board, but we would definitely love to see everybody there, man. And
Steve,
I know Kate
yeah.
is definitely trying to do some extra curricular activities.
Yeah, Steve, like I said, Steve and Hialeah pretty much.
Yeah.
We would go through Steve and Hialeah pretty much. The guys that want to ask them how we're going to do this.
A massive Lego collection. That's kind of interesting, man. I hope you found a great buyer for that that's interested in buying those pieces, man.
Lego in general, man.
Lennon probably was a rep toy too. Oof. That's another conversation for another live stream. Varangian and Vigilante. Just shouting out some of the Conquistador comic book chat real quick. So I got 2 more books to show off, 2 more magazine size covers. I got, I mentioned this like a long time ago. I got a magazine size box, but it's like not even 1/3 of the way full. So I've been slowly buying magazine sized comics just to kind of fill up that box. And I love Marvel Preview and I love Bizarre Adventures. I love these titles, and I'm gonna try and keep those full runs.
You like Aries too, I noticed.
Aries.
Epics. Yeah.
Aries, Epic. So. Marvel published these Marvel previews in the 70s. It got up to, I think, 24, 25 issues, and then they changed the name to Bizarre Adventures, and they continued on from there. And I got 2 Bizarre Adventures. These are from the 80s. I got Bizarre Adventure number 28. This is a Bob Larkin cover. It has a Frank Miller Elektra story in here where he writes it and he draws it. So that's really cool. There's also a Neil Adams story in here where he kind of co-writes it and co-draws it as well with Doug Moink and Larry Hama. Oh yeah, that Bizarre Adventures with Thor is amazing. I love that cover.
See you later, Robert. Robert's leaving. Miss G's calling.
Good night, Robert. Thanks for hanging out. Tell Miss G we say hi and have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for hanging out, man. Assassin. Getting some love in the chat. Yes, they're talking about, I think they're talking about the medieval times in Orlando or around that area. I used to always drive by it and I never actually gone, but yo, we should all go there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll go quick and then I will open this one. I will open it. I will do it. Marvel Magazine Group, Bizarre Adventures, number 28, October 1981. Super sweet Bob Larkin cover. That's what initially turned me on to this book.
That'd be cool. Make yourself bigger, so if you want to show, if they want to see it better, so
Yeah, for sure. I'll make. Yeah. Oh well, this one, yeah.
Because you're gonna open it anyway, so to show them pages, yeah. So might as well.
Oh no, not this one. They want me to open up the package. I'll open up this package. The last one I got, it's just actually a pretty funny cover. Goes great with the Halloween theme and the spirit of Halloween. This is Stephen King's The Lawnmower Man. And you have the Lawnmower Man and you have all the people there kind of mimicking the grass. Which is pretty funny. This is 1981, December 1981, and actually a Walt Simonson cover.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And there is a Stephen King story in here, of course, The Lawnmower Man, and Walt Simonson does the art for that story as well. So that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and there are some other stories sprinkled in here. I bet they are good, but the one that just sticks out the most is that Stephen King's The Lawnmower Man.
Like what two YouTubers is asking, wasn't that a movie?
Yes, it was a movie. I believe it was a movie, a book. Yeah. Stephen King writes 15 books a year, I imagine.
Yeah, now his son's taking over the reins now. Comic books.
Yeah.
Joe Hill.
Very psychological stuff, very horror themed stuff.
My favorite series from him is the Lock and Key one.
Yeah, I love Lock and Key.
Yeah, me too.
I did not pick up Basket Heads. Did you pick up Basket Heads or whatever?
Basket full of heads, yeah. Hold on, let me grab that cover. I got the cardstock cover. I spent a little more money than everybody else. But I like this one.
Wow, that's a beautiful cover, man.
Yeah.
Shawshank, that is a great movie. Just enough said. It's been forever since I've seen that movie, so I can't really talk about it too much.
Yeah, me too. And then there's a continuation on it on Hulu, there was a Hulu series talking about it.
Running Man. I was never. I mean, I have my weird collection and my weird taste in movies, but a lot of these popular movies I have not seen.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen Running Man. I do not believe I've seen it.
I haven't either. You're not the only one.
Shawshank is, I think it's rated like with The Godfather.
Yeah.
And all those other great movies. Movie buffs rate that movie very highly.
That's John's department.
All right, I have it here. No, congrats. Enclosed. Pleased to find an exclusive autographed shirt from Rena's upcoming book. No way. Heck yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Also, those comics. Thanks, Sharon. Sweet. I like how they perforated the paper too.
Yeah. Now we got now all the what is it? The Silver Age Sunday guys all gotta AOK them.
Yes, please,
yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's see if Steve and everybody else is gonna be there.
So I already actually have a something in the works for them.
Yeah, me and Happy drew the short straw, Steve. You're mailing it out this time.
So here's the shirt, Isle of the Dark.
When he watches it on the rewind.
There's the signature.
Oh, that's cool.
Super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. This is great. I love the design. I love the text. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Rena, your book's going to be awesome. I need to buy at least 2 to 3 to 4 copies. So once it's published, I need to know. You guys need to let me know. I need to get my hands on some of those copies of that book. So yeah, thank you so much. The Isle.
That's
of
cool.
the Dark. That's awesome. And of course, some comics as well. I do love me some comics. Great packaging, by the way. And Rena, if you guys didn't know, her name is Raw Random Wolf on Instagram. She actually has a book that is being published, in the works of being published. So once the date of that comes closer, I know we will be hearing some more information about that. So be on the lookout for that in the future. Go check out her YouTube channel. She just dropped a kind of like a promotional video for her book, talking about her book. And go check her out on Instagram too. Great shirt design. I love it. Also got some comics here from Life with Two YouTubers and the family. I got these. Yo, Jeff, it's awesome that you're here with me. Yo, this is meant to be. This is what is known as fate. All right, guys. I don't know if everybody believes in it or not. This is what's known as fate. So, and it's also really funny that Bake the Snake is also here in the chat. First of all, got this Jonah Hex.
That's cool.
Number 7, beautiful Jonah Hex cover. And I researched this book, and it's actually like the origin story of Jonah Hex, which is kind of cool.
That's
how
cool.
He becomes the man known as Jonah Hex, and here he's fighting this like mountain lion, yeah, like a bobcat, mountain lion, cougar type of thing. So that's really cool. Right up my alley. Love me some Western fantasy. And they actually picked me up this. I have this, and I actually got this from Bake the Snake. But I don't, I love this book, and I mean, I love this character. This is one of my favorite characters. Marvel superheroes. Number 15, Medusa cover. One of the Inhumans. Redhead.
Yeah.
As Robert would like the G-Spot Galvin would mention. But
no offense to blondes and no offense to brunettes.
The queen of the Inhumans, wife to Black Bolt, the king of the Inhumans, and I just really dig her power. I always really dug like that long hair, striking superpower, grappling superpower. So got my hands on another one of these copies, and I'll probably make it one of my little project books. Maybe see if I can clean this up, make it shine and pop a little bit more. Marvel Superheroes number 15. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, the yellow with the purple and the red hair whipping all around. It really stands out. And I love how it's just her, on the front cover.
Yeah.
Medusa of the Inhumans. Thank you guys so much. Life with Two YouTubers, Raw Random Wolf. We also have Reed Moore in the comics. What's going on, man?
That's cool. Some of the people I don't see often.
Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. We need more colors in comics. You can ask Life with Two YouTubers. I do love me some colorful comic covers. Yes, I do. And Jeff, yes, you're in here, man. Check these out. Harris Comics.
Vampy. Well, right when you say Harris.
Vampirella Lives. Number 1.
That's cool. I think that's the first his pretty much first cosplay covers were Harris. Like a bunch of cosplay they weren't called cosplayers back then. They were called models back then. But
Huh?
pretty much,
That's interesting.
yeah. If you look back, they were the first cosplay covers back then.
That's what I said. This is what I call fate, like with the YouTubers. That's hilarious. Yo, check out her nails, bro. I love that.
I think I'm friends with one of those models. I don't remember which one, but I know I have her on Facebook as a friend.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's super interesting that you call these like the models. Believe this has to be the 90s, right? Like
early 90s, early 90s, like 90, 93, 94, or 91, something like that, something around there.
Thank you so much, Chad. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, I know his time is precious, man. Now wifey expecting the kid and everything, so
yeah,
dinner and everything else.
So this is a sweet. It's a Vampirella Lives #1, silver anniversary, 25 years.
Model yep, the 25th anniversary. I call it the first cosplayers, pretty much. I don't even call them models. I call it the first cosplay covers more than anything else.
Air Spider 23, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out. And that was #1, and I believe this is the same model. This is #2 over here.
Yeah, it's the same model. They only had one, I think they only had one, and they used her a bunch.
That makes sense. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I could find out the date on these.
You could always open them. The dates would be inside of them.
You know what, Jeff? You're so smart. I'm over here trying to use Google and use the technology when I have the resources available right in front of me. And you know what? As I open these up, I should just move them into Mylars right away.
Yeah.
These are going in Mylars for sure. Oh, and you can tell these are some old books.
Yeah.
So hard to open these.
Yeah, the tape.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'll make sure to remove the tape first before you go do anything else.
Yeah, well, it's one of those like sticky ones, but you can tell that it hasn't been open forever.
Ooh, there's something behind it too.
Oh wow, there's the back cover to these.
Yeah.
No way. Yo, Jeff, thanks for letting me know to open these.
Yeah. I remembered, but I like, they got back covers too. I'm like, some of them do, not all of them, but
the first cosplayers in comics were with Frank Thorne back then. Frank Thorne, as you guys know or may not know, was a Red Sonja artist. Yep. There are some great pictures. One of them is Holly, the wife of Jim Balent. No way.
Yep.
And I have my Jim Balent right here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this. I stole this. Yeah. I can't not say 90. It. I stole it. No, I stole it from Comic Tom. How he puts his comic. And Biggie. I don't know if Biggie's still in the chat, but he's been dying to see this book.
Hey, Javi, joking around. You're the East Coast Comic Tom now.
Hey, we're both Puerto Rican, so we got both Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's what I'm joking around. You're the East Coast version of Tom.
This is X-Men #7 blob appearance with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and some early X-Men goodness. I don't know if Biggie's still in here, but
he's in here. He's probably hanging out.
He was shouting that book out.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a back cover to these. Wow. I'll show it off real quick. It's not too graphic. I mean,
it's just showing her butt off.
Yeah, it's just like her. Long boots.
Yeah.
Vampirella Lives #1, a division of Harris Publications.
I have it. I have that one. I just don't know where it's at. It's in my Vampy box. That's where it's at.
Super killer art inside too.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I gotta flip through this. It's not like one of those. Oh, Warren Ellis wrote this.
Told you.
Yo, Warren Ellis wrote this with Amanda Connor and
Told you you'd be surprised.
by Warren Ellis and Amanda Connor with Jimmy Palmiotti.
Yep, told you you'd be surprised. Sometimes when you open them up, the writers and stuff. That's why I pick her up sometimes, man. It's like you open up some old ones, you're like, what the hell?
Yo, this is awesome. It doesn't say the year right off rip.
Right off rip, it doesn't. That.
Yeah. Amazing art inside.
If it's Palmiotti and Connor, it should be early '94 or early '93.
Well, right on the cusp, 1996.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yo, what's going on, Lady Fantastic? Thanks for hanging out. She likes that X-Men. Thanks for hanging out.
She likes the X-Men.
Thanks for mentioning that. From Sexy Babe to Blob. We're mixing things up here on the Conquistadork live stream. You know how we do it. Hialeah says, flip that sucker around. That's funny. Thank you, everybody. I hear a lot of people buying extra reading copies of Vampirella.
I do.
That's funny to mention. Hey, we try to keep this open, opinionated. Okay, I don't try to censor anything, so all opinions are welcome. And check out this interview or this preview for. Oh, my hands are so oily and sweaty. For Catwoman, Vampirella, The Furies, and of course, this is Jane Balin.
No, I don't got that one. I think I got something else that he did with that.
So yeah, this is 1996 Vampirella. One of the things that I don't have a lot of Vampirella. Jeff, you're the one that introduced me to Vampirella, so thank you so much, Sharon, like the two YouTubers, for AOKing me these great books. I love me some Medusa. I love me some Inhumans, and I love these old school square bound books. On top of that, this is such a great book, and this Jonah Hex is awesome. Like the origin of Jonah Hex. Thank you so much, and this shirt.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Yep.
It's signed, so I'm a little. Yeah, I'll be wearing it for sure. You'll see me on some live streams wearing this for sure. Isle of the Dark. Check it out. Isle of the Dark will be coming out. It is a book by none other than one of our YouTube community members, Raw Random Wolf. So yeah, check that out. Isle of the Dark. Please let us know. Keep us updated on that book when it comes out. And there she is right there with the heart eye emoji.
Well, let me tell Lady Fantastic. It's okay, Lady Fantastic. Yeah, about the vampire book she was going to send me. It's all right. I kind of figured. You're okay. We're all good. Yeah, because she's supposed to be sending me something. So
that's right. Raw Random Wolf is kind of a big deal. Make sure to stay updated on her book and on her authorship. And on her publications. Awesome. Thanksgiving. Good to know. We'll be on the lookout for sure.
So it's supposed to be releasing Thanksgiving?
Around that time.
Okay.
If anything, we'll know some more information around that time.
We'll shout her out on Silver 8 Sundays.
Yeah.
When it comes out.
So thank you so much. Life with two YouTubers and her family. Raw Random Wolf. Burning Block About 99. You guys are great. I really appreciate that AOK/contest giveaway. That was really awesome. That was really sweet.
Yeah, now we got to work on one for them because they've been AOK and a lot of people. John, you, who else? A bunch of people. Now we got to work on one for them.
I have something in the works already for them. I don't know if Cade is a big comic book reader. We'll
find out and then we'll get her whatever, because I want it from all, every Silver 8 Sunday each one of us, you know, something from each one of us. That'd be kind of cool, just to send it off to them.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. We will be coming up with something for you guys. And most importantly, though, keep us updated on that book because I need my hands on some copies. I need to read through it. I know some people that already want to read through it that I've told about. So definitely let us know. Keep us updated. I'll put these. So Jeff, I don't know if you want to talk about anything, maybe showcase off of some
hey, look, the person we were just talking about, Steve, is in the chat.
Steve is in the chat. What's going on, Steve Whiting? That's awesome that you're here because I was going to just do a little bit of a quick showcase again. Check out this awesome Jonah Hex. Origin of Jonah Hex. This awesome Medusa. Found a Thor 390 for $15. That is great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You know, that's what's called the hunt, you know.
Yeah.
You're going on the hunt, finding good deals finding good books for great prices. That's
Lady Fantastic is the one that finds some what she find? She found the vampy, what was it? The vampy ashkin that's worth over like $20 to $15 for 25 cents. Yeah, the ashkins cost more, man. It's like, wow.
Which one was that?
I think it was, I forgot which Vengeance of Vampirella. There was a ashkin for it, and they found the ashkin in a 25 cent, like I guess a box or wherever the shop they were at.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Varangian Vigilante. Make sure, if you guys haven't already, make sure you go, guys. Twisting up my words. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. He has some awesome content that he's putting out. Some very unique content as well, where he does some movie reviews.
I think I'm still doing. Yeah, I think
I'm doing. You know, movies that you would never really think about watching, and of course also popular movies that we've all known about. But he also does comic book reviews, and he's a very big fan of sword and sorcery, which he has brought. You know, I've always known of that genre, but I never knew it had like a category name or like it could be categorized into that genre. So thank you so much for introducing me to that, sword and sorcery. You know, Conan, Red Sonja, Vampirella, you know, a little bit of fantasy, but Varangian Vigilante. Go check his YouTube stuff out and go check him out on Instagram as well. Awesome member.
Yeah. Steve goes, time to hit the ladies with some AOKs.
That's very sweet of you, Steve. Yeah. Man, that's awesome.
Yep.
She found a baby action. That's what it was. Yeah. Sniffing out the magic. That's what it is, man. You know, you're just drawn to it, and sometimes you just find something and you're just like, wow, I can't pass this up. Hey, thanks for hanging out, brother.
Yeah, like what was it? Yeah, at Spooky Empire, man, there were a lot for what it was for a horror convention. There was a lot of females, a lot of single females and a lot of females in general.
At SpookyCon.
Yeah, at Spooky Empire, man, it was so.
Spooky Empire, SpookyCon.
Dude, there was a Snow White. You know how there's a what is it? Snow White and bra and panty set, like a Snow White bra and panty. I'm like, what the hell? She walking by. I'm like, me. I look. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey, it's a time to show off. Cons are a time to show off, and it was Halloween time too. So that's, you know,
it was interesting. There was what was it? There was Captain. No, not Captain Underpants, but there was like a couple of superheroes, couple of villains. Oh, that's why that's no
Captain Underpants. There wouldn't be a Captain Underpants there.
No, but not Underpants. The guy with the it was an old school cartoon with a sandwich for a head. I forgot the superhero name, but dude, it was funny because he's in what was it? Leotard, and then Steve had said, if you guys ever put me in a leotard, shoot me.
The hunt is one of my favorite parts. That is, oh man, I think it's one of all of our favorite parts. And these are all books that I found on the hunt, especially, well, besides the ones that I was A-okayed by like the two YouTubers. Wow, this is old. Like,
Yeah.
this plastic is stuck together. I might as well just tear this open.
Just flip it over.
But I want to see if there's something on the back cover of this issue number 2.
There probably is.
Main book for Lady Fantastic AF-15. Well, it's a great book to have as a main book for sure. Biggie's back.
Yeah.
People A-okaying signed pics of me. That's normal.
Like us.
Hey, that is normal. Biggie, here we have X-Men number 7, The Return of the Blob. Also featuring the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. My earliest X-Men. Sometimes it looks better when it's like pulled back.
Yeah.
I'm almost done opening this up. Timely Cap. That's definitely some of my grails. I gotta agree with Biggie there. Some Timely Caps where he's punching Nazis and doing old school World War I and World War II things. Taking Brock Lesnar's belt. Hey, someone's got to do it, and Biggie Shaq, he does it great. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. Number 7, yes, number 7. I got it for a great price too, man. Yeah. Life, tell us what you're looking for. All right, let us know your top 3 heroes in the chat. Your top 3 characters. Maybe your son's or your daughter's favorite characters. Raw Random Wolf, if you're still in here, let us know some of your favorite characters.
So we can all get an AOK, like we all put an AOK together, and then right when MegaCon hits, that's when we send it off. Because that's the only time we get to see each other. So we all put it all together, and we can send it off right after.
Life with 2 YouTubers like Batman and Rogue, says Lady Fantastic.
Good to know.
We have some insight.
Yeah, well, good to know.
I opened up this issue number 2, and there's nothing on the back cover.
But there is something on the back cover. It's the Panthera lady. It's still there. It's still sexy.
Vampirella versus Pantera.
Yeah, Pantera. Yep.
A name of a band. No, Panther.
Panther. Yeah.
Written by Millar.
Yeah. Mark Millar wrote, and then right after Mark Millar and Greg. Who wrote Green Lantern and then jumped off? Trying to think.
Save me some.
Yeah. Green Lantern, wrote Green Lantern. Damn it. He wrote. Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, Mark Millar, Grant Morrison. That's what it is. Grant Morrison, Mark Millar wrote, like they wrote together. Like he wrote one half, and then Mark Millar wrote the other half. So
Raw like Spider-Man. Oh, interesting.
Okay, that's cool. That's good to know.
There's always room in the community for more flex. We need more belts being shown off. We need more championships.
No, what we need is what comic a belt that actually everybody gets sent off the belt and then sign it and then sent off again. That's what the belt needs to be.
Chat says Grant Morrison. I think that's the name you were thinking of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yep. Thanks, Chad.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, Raw Random Wolf and Life with 2 YouTubers, they had to hop out of here. So thank you for hanging out, guys. And thank you for the AOK.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet AOKs.
But me and you never get to hang out and just talk, man. Like just bullshit.
Yeah, and just hang out. That's right.
Yeah.
I actually have some books for you, man, but I can't wait to
Okay.
just like see you and give them to you. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
You got something coming from me too.
Yeah, you already showed me.
Yeah, you got this.
You can't ship that out, man. We gotta
Yeah,
like, link up and
yeah.
see each other.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
So this is
That's
my
it.
haul. This is what I got on the hunt. Living Vampire, Fear, Adventure into Fear, number 21. Second Morbius solo story, or second issue of the Morbius solo story.
If you get that wrong, you're gonna get Robert G a little mad. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Picked up some magazine size. I picked up Marvel Preview number 3, my earliest Marvel Preview. So now I just need.
Ooh. What was it? What the hell did you have?
Oh,
That was a little weird.
preview. Yeah, Marvel Preview number 3. So now I just need numbers 1 and 2. I hit the back button on the stream, so I was like, oh,
Okay.
my mouse has a back button.
Okay.
When I like play video games and stuff, that's like my one of my.
Okay. Hey,
Blade.
you want to hear how old he was when you want to hear how old the actor was, James Hahn was when he did the Lopan?
I'm how old?
56.
Wow.
Yeah, he was 56 when he did that.
we need an AOK. We need to do some special AOKs for Chad.
Yeah, man, we got AOK's good. I still got that baby teeth that's supposed to be going to him too.
Yeah.
He doesn't have baby teeth 1, so. And he's supposed to be a Donnie fan.
Steve has a 4 and 7. Hey, that 7 is those are the 4 and 7 are the 2 spec books. I mean, enough said. Those are the ones that you spec on. Marvel Preview number 4 and Marvel Preview number 7. Marvel Preview number 7, Zatanna on the front cover.
And this thing is gonna be some spec too. The next issue is gonna be the spec issue, not this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Sweet. And Marvel Preview number 7 was the Zatanna cover, and it's the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon.
One of Steve's favorite people.
Of course. And of course Steve's gonna have that book.
I think so. I think what was it? Somebody AOK'd him that book. I don't think he got it himself. I think somebody AOK'd him to that book, I think.
And the number 4 is the first appearance of Star-Lord, which, of course, that's another great book to have. This is a minor key. It's the first appearance of Olafi, which is
his mentors,
Afari, Jamal Afari, which is Blade's mentor. Yeah. So Marvel Preview number 3, it's a full-length Blade story. And then I got Marvel Preview number 8, which has a couple stories, 5 or 6 stories, a Morbius story in here, a Blade story in here. But it's, minor key Blade Morbius appearance on the cover. So that's cool. Picked up Marvel Preview number 13, this bizarre UFO story that has some UFO encounters with John Lennon and President Carter, and this cover is actually drawn by Jim Starlin, so that's kind of cool. Very, very bizarre Marvel Previews. Whenever you throw UFOs and aliens, it always gets a little weird.
Yeah, it always gets a little funky.
Yeah. And then Bizarre Adventures number 29. Awesome Bob Larkin cover. This has a Frank Miller drawn and Frank Miller written Elektra story. And Bizarre Adventures number 29 with Stephen King's The Lawnmower Man. With Walt Simonson cover. So that was my post-Halloween comic book haul. filling up my magazine size box.
Yeah, you're gonna need another one after this.
Hey, I still have quite a lot to fill up in that box. I'm probably a little bit less than a third of the way through. So I still have pretty good amount to fill that up. Just the AOK love in the community is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Just to give, just people being so giving in the community is so cool, man. It's like,
yeah, I mean, just the feeling of giving is just enough, you know.
Right.
Receiving is good, and buying comics and going out on the hunt. Like I said, we mentioned that just the feeling of the hunt is incredible.
Yeah, my part is going with to get people to go hunt, man. I used to go by myself. Now I have Steve to go with, you know, Jim to go with, you know.
Yeah.
And then you guys.
Definitely. So I have an idea in the works of a new show for the Conquistadork stream.
That's cool. If it's a Sunday or Saturday, you know I'm down. So.
So anybody in the Conquistador comic book chat that's here right now and who's listening in and watching, I need participants. It's probably going to be a 2-person battling each other type of show.
Okay.
It's going to be a mix of Jeopardy with it's going to have definitely an influence of comic gories. So, you know, it's going to be inspired a little bit by comic gories. But it's going to be more thematic. I'm still trying to figure out what the prizes are going to be. I'm not a slab guy. I don't have tons of money to spend on keys or anything like that. So I'm trying to think of something to keep it interesting, but I want to keep it fun for the comic book community and for the participants and for the chat as well.
First two opponents should be Chad and should be Comic Kid.
No. I'm not pitting people against each other just for views. No. That's like I don't know. But
no, we drew the short straw. It's Steve.
Biggie versus 90. Hey. But I want to keep it themed in a way that there is categories, but I also want to.
I got a great idea, Javi. We'll use your Instagram. Have them vote on the Instagram to see who they want to go against. None of the other ones are doing that. So use your Instagram, vote for the categories, and vote for the things that they want done. You know, who wants to do what. You know, who they want to see go against, and then you go look at the Instagram polls and stuff like that, and then you know.
I need participants and I need a co-host.
I'm down to co-host with you, so
hey, you're already on here with me, so we'll see how that goes. Comic book Jeopardy, sort of deal. Comic book Jeopardy.
Comic book Jeopardy.
You know, so we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to keep that as a weekend thing, probably a Sunday night type of show.
That'd be cool.
But I love how people are so into going into their collection, finding a cover that matches a category, and then just showcasing it. I love the passion in it. I love how people are, you know, we have so many books in our collection that it can be a key. It could be a cool cover. It could be just a cover by. It could be a variant. One of the things,
how people say, I keep this handy.
Yeah, exactly. One of the things I want to do is I don't want to limit to just covers.
Right.
If you think there's a splash page in your book that you want to show off that fits the category, show off a splash page. If you think there's an interior page or like a bubble or, you know, maybe a panel might be difficult. You might be taking a risk with a panel, but a splash page for sure. It can even be a double splash page where, you know, you open up the book and it's on both pages. So, Comic book Jeopardy. I'm thinking of a, there has to be some sort of way where I can divide
Right.
the rows. But let's
Right.
say you're like, okay, blah 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 for 100, or theoretically, and then that will flip over and it'll be Punisher with gun. Okay.
we had Hialeah's one. Hialeah's one is pretty funny. Hialeah goes, economics versus we love comics.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Hey, economics with We Love Comics. Those are some two heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, I love the community, man. I wish I had more time.
Comic Tom.
Yeah, I wish I had just more time to
mess with this. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Love lol cows. Just show the splash page. Yeah. Hey, bought a Peter Parker 148 because of the Halloween. There was somebody else who mentioned that to me. Can't get enough, I believe it was, that said that he was trying to find a Peter Parker. It was a Spectacular Spider-Man 148 with the Ned rises from the dead. Hey, Hialeah and 90, they know each other so well.
Yeah, those two should it'd be funny.
So
like, let's mess around right now. Who would we put Biggie against? Honestly.
Hey, Biggie's a heavy hitter, man. He can go up against anybody. He ain't afraid to show off no books.
84.
Biggie in 84. No, I want people who are willing to participate. I don't want.
I'm around, but like,
yeah,
saying who would go and then
Biggie and you.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, Biggie and Steve.
Biggie and Steve would be a good one.
Yeah, that would be a great match. Or Biggie and Hialeah too.
Yeah. Again, rematch.
Got Comic Head 84 in the building.
What's up, Kenny?
$6. Nice. Great price for that Spectacular Spider-Man. Did you find it on the interwebs, through the eBays, my comic shops? Maybe you find it physical in your LCS. Battle, y'all. Battle is such a aggressive term, It's
Comic in Jeopardy.
Comics in Jeopardy. Oh wow, yeah, and that kind of has like a danger field.
Yeah, Comics in Jeopardy. Yeah, Comics in Jeopardy.
Or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hobby versus
maybe since it's Jeopardy, maybe we'll keep. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw in a little bit of trivia in there as well.
Yeah,
gain some extra points. It's just an idea in the works that I've been brewing up on the Conquistadork.
Idea. Okay, idea. You have. Well, let's see. Idea about the book. You would have to know at least what's inside the book. So not just showing off a cover, but you would have to know the story, a little bit of the story inside at least.
Well, yeah, but I also want it to be something that people are proud to showcase, because Comic Gories, that's what it's all about. It's about your
showing
book, and you have to like love that book. Well, not necessarily love, but you have to have some knowledge about it. Or some connection to that book to want to show it off versus any other book in your collection. Also, I would up the time limit to probably 2 minutes to search for a book.
Oh yeah, because you know how long it took.
Yeah,
just to look for a book, and then
84
it didn't end up with a book like when he went up versus you. Like one time he went.
One of the things that it is. I know people have small collections. I know people have big collections. Some people have 18,000 books. Some people have 100 books.
Right.
Whenever I've been on Comic Gories 2 times, and I've been on Slab Down once.
Yeah. I've only been on one. I haven't been on the other one.
I still haven't cleaned up from my first Comic Gories. Okay.
I haven't put up on my slapdown yet either, man.
You
So
know,
you're not.
I don't want anybody to stress out. I don't want books flying around or books being dropped. I want you guys to have ample time to look through your collection. I don't want you guys to have to prepare as much. The time limit is a part of the game, but I also want it to be as friendly, not friendly, but as what's the word? As not safe, but as by the rules. You know, I want the rules to be fair. I want it to be as fair as possible. That's
Okay.
I don't want somebody to be disqualified for a round because they didn't necessarily find a book in time or didn't sit down in their chair in time. So but it's all in the works. It's all in my head so far. I have not put anything on paper, but
Well, if me and you just stay in contact on Instagram, we'll talk back and forth to see if we come up with something together. You know what I mean? So
Jeff trying to make me read, says Steve. Hey, collect no. Hey, we're all different types of collectors, brother.
Yeah.
Extreme Comics Wrestling presents Immortal Big and Shaq.
Oh, Extreme Comic Jeopardy.
Extreme Comics Jeopardy. ECJ.
Not bad. I mean, if it can be shortened, it's people like how Cantonese Comic Wednesdays is CCW, aka CCW. So if we can do that with whatever Jeopardy is, that'd be cool.
Rip Slapdown says 84. Wait, we need this. Okay, come on, bro. We need the Slapdown Oh man, being put on the spot here. How do you spell resurrection?
You're asking a dyslexic person to have people.
I got it.
Got it.
Oh wow, StreamYard chat is yay slow. Slapdown, we needed to come back. You guys have a bracket going. And if you ever need members for Slapdown, just to like keep it going for a Sunday, yeah, we're down.
We're down. Rematch.
Thanks, bro. Thank you, Hialeah. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, Biggie. I know it's all in the fun and the fairness. I don't expect no mayhem, but hey, it's all in the what's it called?
Jeopardy mayhem.
The excitement, the entertainment. It's all about entertainment, man. If we have to cause a little mayhem to bring some excitement, to bring some entertainment, it's all for the people. It's all for the show. If we need to break some comics over some people's heads, we'll do it. Good night, Chad. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah.
Tell the wife I said hello. Tell the wife we all said hello. And you guys have yourselves a great evening.
Bueller just jumped in.
Make sure you rest up for work. I know you got a busy work schedule ahead of you, Chad. And catch us on the 90MF Comics channel every Wednesday. Comic book review, new comic book day review.
I'm at lunch when you guys jump on.
And some spec talk and some variant stash or trash. We got comics with Bueller. What's up, gentlemen? What's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out. I know Sam. I believe Sam was in here earlier.
Yeah, Sam was here earlier.
Yeah. Good night, man. Oh.
Yeah.
You name your character, and each person has to grab their top 3 covers of that character. Then they go head to head for each cover. The audience votes on the cover. Hey, that sounds like a great.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Show.
Yep.
Well, all these, there's something about the camaraderie that brings these shows together, and it really. And it's all about the books at the end of the day, because the chat is voting on the covers, and we're going from there.
We should let the Instagrams vote too. Because we got different people on Instagram too, so we can have Instagram votes too. That'd be kind of hard, but I'm just trying to come up with some different ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, different ideas. Yeah, keep it interesting. Keep it alive. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So.
Good.
You have anything brewing up on your network, Jeff?
I do, and it's next next Sunday around 8 o'clock. I'm gonna have a couple of friends jump on that are normally don't do YouTube and didn't know they could actually stream without 1,000 subscribers. So I'm gonna have them for the first time. These guys for the first time on my channel. We're gonna be like probably just bullshitting, talking about comics, like what we do pretty much. I don't get to see these guys much. These guys are pretty busy all the time. One does is one you guys know already is Mylar Madness. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
So yeah, one's gonna. So I'm gonna interview a little bit Mylar Madness. Gonna interview. There's a Facebook group I'm with, and the guy that runs it is a friend of mine. His name's Randall, but it's called the Comic Book Collectors League, and I'm gonna probably get a little interview going to let you guys get to know these two guys, and pretty much, and then we'll probably start bullshitting about comics, talking about other stuff, how we do on Silver Age Sundays, pretty much something similar, but call it the comic book roundtable with them. And if you want to jump in, Javi, I'll send you an invite. And so so we got four people with different views. Ours is our view, and then it's their view that don't do the YouTube thing, and see how their collecting habits are different from ours. You know what I mean? So
damn, that sounds awesome, man. Definitely want to check that out.
Yeah. So gonna work on that, and then the other one's probably gonna show off his Sam Raimi stuff that he got from dude. He waited my friend waited 3 hours for Sam Raimi on Saturday. just to get him to sign stuff and autograph, take a picture with him. 3 hours.
Sam Raimi was there at Spooky Empire.
Yeah, Sam Raimi. The whole Army of Darkness crew was there almost. The three main people. Like,
well, would you say Army of Darkness crew, or would you say Evil Dead crew was there?
Evil Dead, maybe.
Because Evil Dead was the first one. And then
Evil Dead. Because my first one was the Army of Darkness. The first one I ever saw was Army of Darkness.
Yeah, I still remember. I actually have it. I put it away, but yeah, I showed it off for Silver Age Sunday, I think.
That was the first movie I ever saw. I remember my mom took us to church. This lady gave us a videotape that had 2 movies on it. I think it had Conan and Army of Darkness on it. Because all I remember is, this is my boomstick.
Yeah, the claymation. I think it was claymation. I don't know what it was, but skeletons and everything, and the theatricalness of it all. It was amazing. Yeah. And yeah, just him with his boomstick and him.
Yeah, dude, we actually saw him. We actually just saw him. We didn't actually go walk up to him because the line was so huge. But we walked through the signing area and actually saw Bruce Campbell. He was in like a red velvet smoke jacket.
That is awesome, man. He's such a superstar, bro.
Yeah. And then then the Sam Raimi's brother, the younger one, was right next to him, and then Sam Raimi's table was supposed to be right next to Campbell's, like right beside Campbell. But I don't think he was there. I think he was still taking pictures. That's how long that damn line was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, have a great night. Read more comics. Thanks for hanging out. Good stuff on that Spectacular Spider-Man pickup. We're just hanging out. Me and Jeff don't really hang out on live stream. Yeah. So we're just hanging out, just talking some comics, talking some pop culture. He just went to Spooky Empire, which was in Tampa. So he's sharing some stories. Bruce Campbell was there.
Yeah. My favorite memory so far of Spooky is Lopan, the actor, actually dressed all up in costume and then walks out and does the famous line, like, I forgot what the line was, but he does the line. But in between the line, he goes, "Damn it, I gotta go pee," and walks off and goes to the bathroom.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Lady Fantastic wants to see Bub versus Metarog. Yeah, everybody just wants to pit all like the friends against each other.
I told you.
I would love for Comic Jeopardy, Metarog would be a great member to have on there.
Oh, Metarog's been wanting to be on Silver Age Sundays. I gave you all the information for him. So
yeah, we need to come up with a good time that he can show up. I would love to have him on Silver Age Sunday. We're straying away from the Silver Age topics. We need to go back into Silver Age.
Yeah, but that's why we need that's why we need Metal Rock. Metal Rock has more Silver Age than anybody. I know.
Yeah, man. I only have a couple Silver Age.
Yeah, me too. I only and then my Vampies don't even count as Silver Age. They kind of maybe Bronze.
Yeah. Since Biggie's in here.
Yeah.
This is probably my. I don't think it's my earliest Silver Age. It might be, but that Strange Tales right there.
That's nice. I need to invest in Mylars, man. I honestly do.
Yeah, you can buy Marlaws off eBay. I think I got him for less than $40. It was like around $35 and change.
Yeah, I got
the Mylars and it's like the cardstock.
Yeah.
Bag boards for them.
The thicker bagging boards. Yeah.
Yeah. Shame. What was it? I don't know exactly which show they're talking about, but I'm gonna keep Extreme Comic Jeopardy. That's the working title of the name.
I told you, I knew you would like that one.
It's so like extreme, like 90s. But
yeah,
try to keep it as fair as possible so nobody can, really have an advantage.
And we'll do it like that, and then we'll do it by year too. We'll do it by like Silver Age, golden age, like what one round.
Any ideas that you think of, just text them to me, and I'll keep them in my notebook.
Yeah. I got a notebook floating around too now.
This is probably one of my favorite covers that's in my collection right now.
I like that. That's a cool cover.
Yeah, some early Doctor Strange. So yeah, man. Some awesome Strange Tales that I was able to pick up, all for. Yeah, I got this. This was marked at $10, but I got it for 50% off, so $5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the Tate sale probably, huh? Tate sale a while back.
Yeah, they're doing a sale coming up recently for Black Friday, so I'm gonna, Biggie. I might scope out some books for you, Biggie.
Yeah.
Some early Supermans or something like that.
I'm just glad we grabbed that Hogan thing for him, because I knew it was a big Hogan guy. So I'm like, oh yeah, let's grab. Man, if we had something raw and we wanted Hogan to sign it, man, Hogan would have charged us $100 just to sign it.
Really?
Yeah, I found out how much he charges. I'm like, oh, thank goodness we found that thing already signed.
That's right, man. Make every comic purchase that smart.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Jeff, you want to show off anything else, man?
Hold on. Let me look around to see, because I got so many piles all over the place.
I got to get some reading done. That's what I'm,
Yeah, me too. This is my reading pile still, man, for this week. Still.
Yeah, but you'll knock that out.
Yeah, I'll knock it out tonight probably. I got the plot to read. The Venom I still got to read.
Show those books off.
Yeah, the Venom. I got the In-Hawk Lee cover.
I'll put it on you.
Yeah, I got the In-Hawk cover.
Yeah, I got that one. That's the Mary Jane.
Yeah, I like that one better than I like the normal one. Yeah. Then I got the Red Goblin. I still got to read. Yeah, the Red Goblin. I was curious, anyways. Then the last issue of Black Silver Surfer Black.
My friend met Ryan Stegman.
Oh, that's cool.
And she was talking to him, and she told him some things as
Yeah.
His favorite artist was McFarlane, and things like that. Cool. Yeah.
And then the plot, I still got to read.
Number 2.
Vampire. Yeah, plot number 2, and then I got to read this Vampire State Building. I got the King Kong cover, homage cover.
Comic Assassin says cover of the week. I believe he's talking about the Mary Jane.
Yeah. MJ. Yeah. Because there's another variant. There's her in the Carnage outfit and in the Carnage symbiote. All
Interesting.
red. Yep. And that's an exclusive cover
Wow.
for I forgot. I think like Frankie's Comics or one of those. And then the one that surprised the hell out of everybody was this one.
Chrononauts, right?
Yeah. 1, 2,
what am I doing here?
3, and 4. All 4 issues came out all at once. That was the weird part. Even the comic store owner even said that's weird. You know that's weird if the owner of the store even says that he's never seen it before, where all four of the issues come out at once.
What's the pub? The publisher?
It's Image, and it's the Mark Millar verse. It's Millar verse.
I think I have one Chrononauts, maybe an older Chrononauts.
It's not bad. The story wasn't bad originally. It's just I'm curious, anyways. The main reason I really picked it up, there's a little spec behind picking it up because it's gonna be Millarverse, so it's gonna be Netflix originally. Netflix is gonna probably pick it up to do a show with. Yeah. So
that's cool, man.
That's the only reason I picked it up.
So you got to do all that reading.
Yep. Still, it's not too bad. I mean, I've had worse. I had like 3 months worth of reading.
Hey, I had that's more than what I do. I got to read. I'm actually reading this. This is old, but it's Rover Red Charlie.
I've heard things about that, and I'm like, I'll get it later. A lot of stuff. I'll get that later. I'll get this later.
Yeah, Garth Ennis, Michael Dipescale.
That's cool.
Introduction by Alan Moore. It's about these 3 dogs, and look at the back. Look at these. Look how gruesome it is in the back. Like that's inside of the book. It's very violent, and it's a story about the 3 dogs, but it gets very insanely crazy. Like
the world's ending, and there's only the 3 dogs. I remember something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have issue somewhere.
Oh wow, you have the single issues.
Yeah, I have the 1 issue.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be reading through that. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I got to catch up on too, but I just want to finish.
Yeah, man. I mean, you and me both, and then I got the crap ton of trades to catch up on. My trade stack is bigger than my damn single stack. My trade stacks at least I got normal trade, and then I got big damn omnibus on the bottom of the trades.
Yeah.
So it's the what was it? It's Jeff Johns. Titans I still gotta finish through, and that's over 1,000-something pages. It's an omnibus.
Oh wow, yeah, you're gonna have to some time reading that, man.
Yeah, so I'm not even halfway through it, man. I'm probably about this much through it, and the book's probably about 2 books. It's thick. It's freaking. It's like a mountain.
Well, I'll show off these books one last time, and I'll
call it.
Yeah, this was my post Halloween comic book haul from a little bit of hunting that I did on the eBays.
I still haven't ordered nothing off of eBay, but I've ordered from Frankie's and stuff like that. But I've never ordered, you know what I mean? I've never bidded on anything, ordered nothing on it because I'm always worried about how they're gonna send it.
Fear, Adventure into Fear, number 21. Morbius appearance. Marvel previews number 3. Blade, Vampire Slayer appearance. And first appearance of his Blade's mentor, Jamal Afari. Marvel previews number 8. Awesome Blade and Morbius cover. Marvel preview number 13. Jim Starlin cover. Some UFO stories in here. Bizarre Adventures number 29. Number 28, I'm sorry. And Bizarre Adventures number 29. And this awesome AOK from Life with 2 YouTubers this Marvel Superheroes number 15 Medusa cover. Jonah Hex number 7. These awesome 2 Vampy covers, which I'm going to put in Mylars. Vampirella Lives number 2 with this model cosplay cover.
Does it tell you the model's name in there or no? Normally,
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
And Vampirella Lives number 1.
It looks like the same person, but it might not be.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same person.
The same? Okay.
Make sure you check out Raw Random Wolf's book, Isle of the Dark. That's going to be coming out sometime in the Christmas time, Thanksgiving time. So, about all
right when the giving time happens. The giving time happens. I think that's funny.
Immortal Shack agrees with you with the eBay advice, the eBay knowledge. Thank you, everybody in the Conquistador comic book chat for hanging out. It was a nice hopping on stream and, just talking with Jeff. Thank you for joining me, man.
Yeah, man. Always. If it's the weekend, I don't mind, man. Anytime on the weekend.
Check out
Yeah, I get bored. But honestly, I really do get bored. Sometimes I'll get bored. I'm sitting there. I'm like laying here. I'm like,
hey,
man, I'm bored.
You would be, you're gonna be my co-host for the Comic Jeopardy. Okay. So you'll be my co-host for that, and we'll talk about it more. Check out the Conquistadork channel. We will be doing a sort of comic book competition show, comic book Jeopardy show, inspired by Comic Gories.
Inspired by Slapdown. Inspired by all the other ones.
Yeah. So coming in the near future, so check that out. We'll probably be doing it Sunday nights, so hope to get some viewers. It's all about the chat. We need your participation. Help out these participants that are going to be duking it out, showing off some awesome covers, some splash pages.
We'll just have Comic Head help us with our thumbnails then.
Be good, everyone. Be good. Hi, Aaliyah. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, check out the Conquistador channel for some more live streams in the future. We have Oprah Boys Book Club every Thursday and Silver Age Sunday every Sunday. Thank you.
Another show you should do, Read Along with Javi. That'd be a good one.
Oh, where I read the speech bubbles and things like that. I know some people who do the recorders, like they play the tape of the comic. Yeah. That'd be funny, Yeah. We'll see. I get my voice acting skills up.
Pretty much, yeah.
That would be fun, man. But yeah, thank you again, everybody in the Conquistador comic book chat for hanging out. Jeff, thank you. We'll be signing off. Have a great night. Peace out, y'all. Have a great rest of your Sunday.